Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a blessed day today. Today I'm gonna make some steak bean burritos. So I have some black beans, I have some steak, I have some Kojak cheese, I have my flour tortillas and my rice. And I'm gonna be making some bean burritos today. I'll be back in a minute and I'll show you how I prepare it. Hi everybody. So I have my two pots here. And I have a little bit of onion and a little bit of garlic in this one. And the same thing in this other side. A little bit of onion and garlic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little olive oil. Hold on. My little thingy is stuck. Okay. I'm going to add a little olive oil. About like that. And I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil over there. Just going to stir this up a little. I usually add olives when I make beans, but since I'm making bean burritos, I'm not going to add any olives to that. Just going to keep it simple. And that's it. So I'm getting this cooked over here too. So now my onions, I want to add a little bit of vinegar to that. I'm going to add only 1 capful of vinegar because it just goes so good with the onion and garlic. Okay, lower the heat down a little bit. Okay, lower the heat down, and I'm going to add a little bit of, not yet, I'm not going to add no salt. I'm just going to wait a few more seconds. And I'm going to add a little bit of sazon to this. This is half. Just going to throw the rest over here, guys. I'm just using it for taste. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper to that also. Just like that. And I'm going to take my beans and I'm going to throw them right in here. And I'm going to simmer them. I'm throwing all the juice in there, but I'm not adding any water because I want this to come out nice and thick. So I could squish them a little bit. Not all of them, but just so I could bring out most of the flavors. Let me take everything out. Okay. So now I'm just going to wait for this to come to a simmer. It needs to heat up. These beans are already cooked, guys, okay? All we're doing is heating it up. So I'm going to lower the back flame and raise the front flame. This is all prepared already. I just got to wait for that to come to a nice little boil. I'm going to taste a little bit. Yes, it has enough salt. You could use just a little dab more. Okay, so right here I got my onions and my garlic already cooking really nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my steak in there. I'm just going to cook this for about 5 minutes. So as soon as it's cooked, I'll be back. I just forgot to add a little bit of salt. And I'm going to add this sazon to it. Make that meat taste really, really good. And I'm going to come in with a little bit of black pepper. And this needs just a little dab of oil. So I'm going to put a little bit. Okay, that's good. You don't want to make them too greasy. So now I'm just going to cook this up. I'm only going to cook this up for about 5 minutes, guys. I think that's enough, 5 minutes. You see that my beans are already boiling up. So they're nice and soft right now. They're almost ready. And my steak, I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of the garlic and herb. Not a lot, just a little extra something. And I have these little chopped onions. Just going to add a little bit of extra flavor to this. Even though it has the onions. Okay, I have my taco seasoning spice here. And I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of the powder because Don't want them to taste too much like a taco, but I wanted to have some of these good flavors. So I'm going to put like half a teaspoon in here. And I'm just going to put like a quarter teaspoon. And this one just like that. Oops, I made a mess. Alright. So this is almost ready. I'm just going to give it another minute. But this is definitely ready right here. So this is done too. Guys, it looks so yummy. So yummy, yummy. Let me get my rag. Just want to wipe this down a little bit. There we go. Let me stuff something in here. Alright, so this is ready. I'm going to put them in a bowl. I'm going to put this meat in a bowl. I'm going to shut it off now because the meat is done. I'm not going to cook it anymore. And as far as my beans, I'm going to shut them off now. And like I said, I just want to smash them just a little bit, guys, because I don't want it to be too drippy. So, hold on one second. Let me get my little masher. Okay, so I have this little masher here. And what I want to do is I'm just going to smash a little bit down. There's still going to be chunks of beans, but what I'm doing is trying to make it like a thicker sauce. Just a little bit. And I'm also bringing out the flavors in this too. So that's a good thing. Oh yeah, see? Not a lot of sauce. This is good. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put everything together. Let me hold this here a second. So I have my beans. And I'm thinking that I want to mix in the rice. Hold on, let me get these bones out because I have a couple of bones in there. I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back. And I have all my little place setting here. And I'm just going to throw some white rice right into my pot. Excuse me. Alright, so let's get this rice all mixed up in here. I don't know. I'm not going to get that much in here because it's a small pot. I'm going to use this rice for later. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I was thinking maybe I'll make some rice bowls. Rice bowls are good. So, let's see what that looks like now. I'm going to give this a nice little mix. It's nice and broken up. That's a good thing because I don't want to be breaking rice right now. So, you know what? I'm going to turn on the stove just to give it a little bit of heat because my rice is cold. Okay, it's not listening. Okay, I need to get a match. Okay, good, it did it. Thank you. Thank you for working with me. All right, let's just mix this up. Okay, a little bit more. Let me just keep mixing this up. I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back. And this rice tastes so delicious, guys. You could eat it just like that alone. Delicious, delicious flavors. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to do is I have my tacos here. I'm going to get my pan because I want to put them in the pan. Hold on a second. Let me get my pan. Okay, so I have my pan here. I didn't warm it yet because I don't want anything to cook up too much. I have my steak here. Nice big chunks of steak. Very hearty. And I chopped up my, I grated some of my cheese. And I have some sour cream. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these little tacos and I'm going to put a little rice right in the middle. A little tiny bit more. Okay, I think that's good. Like I said, I wanted to make mini tacos, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I'm gonna figure it out right now, and if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna do totally different. But let's see if we can make these little mini burritos work. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna add a little sour cream right there. I'm using 2 spoons, guys. What's up with me? All right, I have my sour cream. I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese on there. Like I said, these are gonna be little minis, and let's see if we can get this closed up. I'm gonna add the meat. Oh, they're nice and big. You know what? Next time I'll just add them on the rice. I think it'll hold better on the rice. All right. I don't think this is gonna work like a burrito, but let's see. If I take this side up and this side up, do that and push it in a little. Hey, it doesn't look bad. It opens up a little bit, but it doesn't look bad. See? I'm gonna try it different next, but this is good. This is a good start right here. And it's loaded with meat. I'm gonna lower that volume on the TV just a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue. Now, grab a little rice. Put it right there in the middle. This rice is so good, guys. It really tastes really good. All right, so we have a rice there. And I'm gonna throw the meat in this time, so it could probably stick on right onto the rice. See? That looks good. That looks really hearty there. Let's see if I could close it. I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese. I should add the sour cream. That's okay. We're making them all different ways today. Alright, so that and a little bit of dab of sour cream. I'm gonna close this one up. I'm just gonna bring this over like that. I can't push it down. I cannot push it down. Okay, let's try this again. Take this and hold on, maybe it works better if I squeeze it a little. So all that goes around. I'm not getting this right. I tried. I know what to do. Maybe I'm filling them. I always do extra, guys. I don't know why. I always do extra. I'm gonna close you up just like that, baby. That's it. I'm not playing. Let's just see if we could turn this around. All right. I don't like the way they're coming out because they're not really sticking and they're not going down. I'm gonna concentrate, guys. Oops. I'm gonna concentrate and I'm gonna try to do this again. I'm gonna put that right down there. I don't want them to pop out. Hold on, let me clean my hands. All right, I'm gonna do one more. And let's try it with less ingredients this time, okay? And see if it closes up. Last one, the less. Okay, I'm doing right. That's less. All right, so now the meat. Okay, one more. Okay, right there. And let's do the sour cream. Guys, like I said, I'm trying different ways to see if I can get this to close better. Okay, let's try some cheese. Yowza, you said less. You said less. Okay, that's good. Let's try it again. Okay, let's try it again. You know, it's not happening. I'm gonna do something else. I think I'm going to do something else. I think I'm gonna grab some toothpicks, okay? Hold on. Let me get some toothpicks. When you can't figure it out, you grab some toothpicks. Okay. I don't know what to do with you guys, so You're really up and up, so I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna put you right there like that. It works better this way, guys, because they're gonna come apart. I'm gonna try it one more time, and then I'm gonna do the rest off camera. Let's see if I can get this one to work. Not so much, guys, not so much. All right, I'm gonna push it down a little bit there. Okay, now let's get some meat on there. Oh no, this meat looks so good, guys. Look how beautiful that looks. That's a nice little burrito right there. All right, now a little sour cream. Okay, that should do it. A little cheese. When I seen them doing it in what is it that might do it? Oh, when I see them doing it, I've been watching them. They squeeze this really good. They squeeze it and they kind of like flatten it. So let me try again. Let's try again. Over, 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 and going, going. All right, this one looks pretty good. Can't lie, this one came out kind of good. The struggle is real, but if I'm gonna make these little guys, I'm gonna make sure they stay down. Okay, that's good. All right, guys, I didn't put any oil in this pan. I don't want them to get too oily, but you know what? I'm just gonna, let me clean my fingers. I'm just gonna tuck it in, and that's it. I'm gonna make a couple more, and I'll be back. Hi, everybody, I'm back, and this is what they came looking like. They came out nice, pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna turn on my stove, and I'm just gonna warm them up a little bit. Please work. Okay, no. Where's that, the back one? All right, let me get my, okay, I got my clipper. All right there, see? It worked the second time, so I'm gonna bring this down really low. About like that. I'm gonna put them here, I'm gonna warm them up, and when they're almost ready, I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to flip these, because I know they got a little color on that side, like that. This one didn't get any color. Let's see, what did you get? Oh, they got a little toasty, that one. They're not perfect, but they're delicious. Look at that. That looks good. Nice and toasty. This one I won't flip. This one I will flip. Okay, one more. Okay. Now, I'm going to let this brown on this side a little bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, everybody, these are ready, and I'm about to serve myself a plate because I'm hungry. So I'm just going to grab them. Came out pretty good. Look, see, they got nice and toasted on the other side, too. So they're like little tiny little toasty wraps. Very cute. So I'm just going to put them right there. They look good, guys. They came out really good and tasty. I'm sure they're tasty. There we go. 3 nice burritos. Bye, guys. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. And if you could attempt to make it better, maybe I'll use bigger tacos next time, little wraps, but that's my lunch. Have a blessed day, everybody. Looking good. Bye.